Welcome, everyone. A show about, for, and with everything that's Indio, California. And now, without further ado, your host for In Indio, Rick Wise.
Welcome to the October 2021 edition of In Indio. We're going to try to make this a monthly regular show rather than just whenever we want to do one. You can find all the old episodes on YouTube or iTunes. Some of the content you may find funny or controversial. You may laugh or you may get really mad at me. And that's okay. We'd like to get your input. So send an email to rick@inindio.com and let us know. Maybe you have suggestions for new shows. So before we get started, let's talk about the wine of the month. This wine this month is anything with the Josh label. Now, Josh, I like Cabernets, and Josh has about 3 different labels. There's the kind of a beige label that we can find anywhere, and it's good. But then you step up a little bit, for a couple dollars more, you get the gold label or brown label. And this is like for a special occasion. Like I said, it's only a couple dollars more. Look at the color on that. It's beautiful color. But if you want something really special, and it's not open because we're going to save it for my happy hour later this week, the black label Josh. Now this is good stuff. So anyway, we recommend in October you drink the Josh label's red wine. Cheers.
What's going on?
Starting this month, we have a new person joining the staff, and that's SHIRLEY SCHUMAN, and she will be our senior, let's call her senior editor of activities here in the Four Seasons and also in the Coachella Valley. So welcome, SHIRLEY.
Wow, thank you, Rick. What a title you gave me.
I know, isn't that a great title?
I hope I
Sounds
live up to it.
important.
It does. It does sound really important.
So, SHIRLEY, as I understand it, you are the co-founder and co-director of what they call the Performing Arts Committee here at Four Seasons.
Right, Performing Arts Club here at Four Seasons. And we meet once a month on Tuesday, the first Tuesday of every month. And we just had the most fabulous event. We just did the prom.
I was going to ask you about the prom. How did that go?
Oh, my God, it was fantastic. People here in this community are so creative. They made this shack out of wood and straw and the very California thing. I hope you guys understand my New York accent. And they did the tabletops with flip-flops and the netting. It was just so fantastic. And the band Hot Wire was great. Was absolutely
heard good things
great.
about that. Now, have you thought you're going to do this again next year, perhaps, or?
We'll see. We'll see.
Have you thought about not calling it the prom? Because I know a lot of people were concerned when they first saw prom. They go, oh, corsages and boutonnieres and dressing up in suits and everything. And it wasn't like that at all, right?
No. Anybody, you came as you want.
Okay, just like a California thing. So.
Yeah, exactly. We're chilled. We really are chill.
And then, of course, there's people like me that flashbacks of awful things when you say prom.
I know.
Bring you back to the high school days. It's like, I'm not touching that again. So.
I know. I didn't go to my high school prom either because I was just so rebellious. But
I invited a girl, and she says, okay, if someone better doesn't ask me. And then about a week before, she hadn't talked to me, so I said, so are we going to prom? And she goes, oh, sorry, didn't I tell you? Someone better did ask me. So,
oh, my God, how awful.
Isn't that awful?
That really is awful.
So I don't like the word prom. So.
Oh, I can see why you don't like the word prom. I really can. But we didn't want to call it a dance. We want people to relive their high school days. And it worked. It really did work. We had over 100 people.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. I mean, some people wore, of course, tuxedos and gowns, which is definitely not me.
Right.
And Mickey, my husband, wore a Hawaiian shirt, and shorts. So just to tell you the range of what people wore.
So that's great. So what's the next big thing you have planned? As I understand it, sorry to interrupt you.
Go.
As I understand it, according to the calendar, Mr. Terralago's coming up in November, but you told me that you've canceled
I'm sorry,
Mr. Terralago?
you cannot give up your title.
Oh, Right, you know what?
Put on your crown.
I've had this crown for 2 years now. It's time. So they're not having it this year, as I understand it.
No, we tabled it this year. I'm sorry, but we love you too much. You're a perfect Mr. Four Seasons.
So if you're watching and you're male, you've got to run for Mr. Four Seasons, not this year, but next year, because this is your award, okay? So.
Well, tell them how much fun it was.
Oh, people said it was the most fun event so far then.
Right.
So.
Wasn't it fun to do?
Right.
I mean, you don't have to wear Speedos or anything,
No.
you know, and your
Thank
talent.
God.
I mean, didn't we have someone do a vacuum cleaning demonstration?
Right, how to vacuum. Right.
How to vacuum?
You had somebody tell us how to nail on a picture on the wall or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So it didn't have to be anything crazy, you know, like you didn't have to sing or do
Okay.
opera. All
So
right.
let's get to what you're really here for, okay? So what's going on in the neighborhood?
What's going on in the neighborhood? Well, let's see. Let's start. I have a calendar here. There's a lot of things going on. But one thing I want to mention, all right, since I am a pickleball player, is that October 23rd at 1 o'clock, we are doing an open house where we have people come. We'll teach you how to play. We'll show you what the game is. It really is a lot of fun and a great way to exercise.
Right at the pickleball courts. And if you
Yeah.
haven't noticed, they've converted a couple tennis courts into...
One tennis court made 4 pickleball courts.
Okay, so there's some new pickleball courts there
Yes,
too. So.
yes.
Great.
It's really great. It really is great.
Okay.
Other than that, there's the garden club if you're into gardening. There's the billiards. There's bocce, which is a big thing around here. BOMA, which is the band of misfits that hold their happy hour once a month on Sundays.
Now it's coming up this Sunday, I believe.
Yes, it is, October the 15th.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And you know what else is happening on the 17th is the synchronized swimming. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. They've really been working hard. They
Now,
really
those
have.
are the people I see in the pool with the little pink hats
Yes,
on?
yes,
Okay.
the pink hats and,
Right,
what are these things called? Those things.
So if you don't know, what Shirley's looking at is this calendar that is available in the clubhouse. Once a month, I think they publish this, right?
Yes, finally, they put it this size so you could read it. Isn't it fantastic? You could put it on your refrigerator with a magnet and you'll know what's going on here. It's great. There's so many things. There's Mahjong on Tuesdays if you want to learn, and you can play it again on Fridays. Why don't you come and see if you want to play Mahjong?
I played Mahjong once, and all those little characters looked all the same to me, and I played with, I don't know if people know Janie Sung. She lives here now with her 100-year-old mother. And her 100-year-old mother would slap my hand because I call them dominoes with characters, and I put the wrong character next to each other. So
Oh, really? Nah, it's not that complicated. It really isn't. It's a fun game. And then there's watercolor, right? On the 26th of October. Then you have every morning, Cindy runs her aerobic classes.
Oh, yeah, almost every day there's something going on at the pool in the morning, right?
Yes, every single day you could go for water
Except maybe
exercise.
Sundays, or-
Except for Sundays and
Yeah.
Saturdays. Yeah, I think they even have it on Saturdays. Yeah, they do have it on Saturdays. Water aerobics. Yolanda does it, I believe, at 10 o'clock indoors, and Cindy does it at 9 o'clock, I think, outdoors.
So, and then a couple things coming up also, major
Yeah.
things. You want to talk about?
All right, major is you have the community yard sale. That's going to be in November 6th at 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Who gets up that early to go to a yard sale?
No.
I don't know. Well, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Now, that's usually a real popular thing, and I believe you have to get a permit from the city first, and this little brochure tells you what you got to do. But then your
Yeah.
house is on the map that they give to everybody that's participating in the garage sale. Then all we do is we buy each other's junk. So it's really kind of a cool thing.
It really is. I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
You know, it's fun. Go to the lodge and they'll explain exactly what you have to do. And there's also pumpkin carving on Sunday the 24th at 1 o'clock.
I don't know if they get a free pumpkin. I'm not sure what that means.
Neither do I. Again, go to the lodge and they'll explain it to you. I don't know. Steve will probably tell you all about it. What else? Let's see. We got stuff going outside the community as well.
You want to talk a little bit what's going on right here?
You know, I heard great news this morning. that California right now has the lowest amount of coronavirus cases in the country.
See, that's right. If you're watching us from somewhere outside of California, come have a visit here. Now bring your COVID test results with you. All the restaurants and clubs in Palm Springs, you have to prove that you had a vaccination to get in.
Right.
We're all vaccinated here, so that's why we feel comfortable. And most of these events here at the clubhouse now are outside, because if you're in the clubhouse, you still need to wear a mask, but outside you don't.
Right, exactly. It's for your own protection. If not, just get vaccinated.
Right.
We're doing great here in California. We really are. What?
So you said you're going to be going to the producers. You want to explain what the producers are?
Oh, yes. There's a great little theater out here called Desert Theater Works. It is fabulous. It's located on Fargo Street in downtown Indio. And I have tickets this Saturday to see the producers. They're open from Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So go down there and you could get tickets. Next month they're doing Murder at the Howard Johnson.
I'm excited for that show.
Yeah,
that
me too. It sounds fun, right?
It does, right.
They do such a phenomenal job there. They're just fabulous. They're one of my favorite little theaters that I've been to. Amateur, all volunteers. From Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And they're located at 45175 Fargo Street. You could go on their website, which is D, like in David, T, Works.
Works.
No,
Right.
dtworks.org, O-R-G. And you could get all the info and their future shows. They're really doing a fabulous job there. They really are. What else can we do? Let's see. What else is going around the neighborhood? Well, you also have Palm Springs Fest on Thursday night.
Thursday nights, Palm Springs Village Fest, they call it. Yeah.
Right.
They close the main road right downtown Palm Springs. I believe it's open for, the big show is open. For the last couple of months, it's only been like 3 or 4 blocks. Now it's almost 2 miles long, I think. So.
I was just there last Thursday. It's great. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a great area. I love Palm Springs.
And, you know, they put up the Marilyn Monroe statue right downtown
They did.
again.
I saw that. It was. I never knew what they were talking about until I saw it.
Well, it was the big news story for months here in Palm
but
Springs.
what was the controversy over that? I don't understand.
Well, it's Marilyn Monroe. And if you come out of the museum, I guess, the art museum, you're looking right under her dress or something. So, anyway.
Anyway,
if you have
great.
company coming to Palm Springs area, you definitely want to go take in the Marilyn Monroe statue and Village Fest on Thursday nights. And I believe the museums are free on Thursdays also. So Thursday evening, you can just make a whole evening there in downtown Palm Springs.
And there's great restaurants down there also.
Great restaurants, yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's going on with you?
Oh, not much. So, like I said, we plan on doing this, we hope to do this monthly. So Shirley will be with us and give us the next month's activities and what's going on in the neighborhood. Again, if you have any comments to Shirley,
Oh, yeah.
go ahead and email us at rick@inindio.com. Shirley, thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for. I'm looking forward to next month.
Yep. We're all looking forward to next month.
Yeah. It was great.
It was great.
Awesome. Are we saying goodbye now?
Yes. You
Okay.
can say. Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Shirley.
Thank you, Rick.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, well, that was interesting. Shirley gave us all that information about what to do here in the complex and also in the city. One reminder is that in October 28th, I believe, is the next HOA board meeting. Now, I've been on 2 HOA boards, and I got to tell you, it's a no-win situation. It's not fun. And I respect all the board members, but I got to tell you, I've been to a couple board meetings here, and you can't hear a word they're saying. They have microphones, but they don't know to hold the microphone up here so we all can hear. My suggestion is to all the board members, speak, especially they're wearing masks, so speak slowly, speak clearly, and speak loudly so the person at the back row in that big auditorium can hear you. Okay, that's it for this month, I guess. Catch us on Facebook, iTunes, or at our internet at inindio.com. Until next time, I'm Rick Wise. See you in Indio.
This has been a WISEWORDS production. Yu Jung, producer, and I'm Gary Bushkin, your announcer.
Wise out.